Hi, this week I'm not going to be doing a cash stuffing wallet budget video. This week I'm going to be showing you how I am budgeting for the weeks that I'm not going to have any income. I'm in between travel contracts. I'm a travel nurse. Normally I get paid weekly, and in the midst of moving from this one contract and onto the other, there's going to be a few weeks where I won't get any pay. One, because I'll have a week or two off, and then once I start a new contract or a new company, it usually takes 2 weeks for me to get put on payroll. So we are going to prepare for that. What I did is kind of make my no income weeks almost like a sinking fund. So this week's income is right here, the $18.70. I ended that contract on a Thursday. I also work for Medely, which is, if you don't know and you're a nurse, they are pickup shifts, but you can pick up like one day, just 1 day shifts. It's not like a full contract. You don't have to be committed to anything. It's just different facilities that will post different shifts, and you can pick up one. So this is literally for 1 8-hour shift. They pay great, and they pay you immediately. So I got paid, you either get paid on that day, or since it was on a Friday and then over the weekend, I got paid today. And then this is from a previous budget week that I had allotted this already aside. I think I divided my budget in half. I used $628 for that week, and then $628 I saved for my no income weeks. If you watched my last video, you would see that number there. So we ended up with $2,956 this week, both from the income and the budget. I'm going to explain it this way, and then this is just, if it's confusing, I'm going to go over it again in a different method, but we get to the same ending point. So I only gave myself $576 for this week's budget. I know that's kind of an odd number, but I had spent a little bit before I was able to grab hold of some cash to make my cash envelope. It's a little bit lower than I normally do, but that's just because I'm home right now in between contracts, so I won't be spending as much money, but I still need money for gas, a hotel, all of that on my road trip to my next travel contract. So I subtracted that. Now I'm left with this for my no income weeks. There's going to be 3 coming up. And I already paid rent. So I was at a Houston contract. My lease, I had to give, I still had to pay for the ending of that one, even though I left a little bit early. So my prorated rent was this, and it kind of overlaps with my June rent that I'm going to have in West Virginia. So I already paid that, and I already paid that, so subtracted. Now this is what I have left for my no income weeks is $1,371. I don't really count the change because I don't really budget that. That just goes directly into my, deposited into my account. So another way to explain it, here's this week's income. This is what I made. This was just a pickup shift. This was my normal income. We ended up here. Subtracted this week's budget that I'm using. Subtracted my June rent for the 2 different places. This is where I'm leaving. This is where I'm going. Ended up with this amount that I have left over from what I made this week. And then I had previously saved the $628 for my no income weeks. So this is both going towards my no income weeks. And this is what I have left. So this upcoming week, I will have one more paid check coming to me. And then after that, I will enter the 3 weeks of no pay. So I'll have this one plus another check that I'll have to use for that week, and then we'll start the no income weeks. So stay tuned for my next video, and I will be budgeting all of the money that I saved, and I won't be living on an income for about 3 weeks, but we'll have plenty of savings. We will be fit to go. You can see how I spend my money and how I make it through. I still got to pay bills for June off of that money. So stay tuned for the next video clip. Thank y'all. Bye.